In the year 1300, Cairo stood as one of the most powerful cities on earth. Yet the lives of those who depended on the Nile were balanced on a fragile rhythm that could turn abundance into catastrophe without warning. Each year, the river decided who would eat and who would starve, who would prosper and who would vanish into poverty, and no wall, army, or ruler could change its judgment. What makes this moment unsettling is that life in Cairo felt stable to many who lived it, even as their survival depended entirely on forces beyond human control. Merchants planned their trades, families arranged marriages, and children grew up learning the patterns of the river, unaware that a single failed flood could undo everything they knew. The Nile did not simply provide water, it governed time, labor, belief, and fear, quietly shaping a civilization that trusted its flow while knowing deep down that it could never be fully trusted. For ordinary people, daily life unfolded along the riverbanks, where work began before sunrise and ended only when exhaustion demanded rest. Farmers measured their hopes in inches of rising water, knowing that too little meant hunger and too much meant destruction, while laborers carried goods through streets thick with dust, heat, and noise. Markets overflowed with grain, fish, and spices when the floods were generous, creating the illusion of endless abundance, yet memories of famine lingered close enough to keep anxiety alive. Homes were built with the expectation that life could change quickly, and families stored what they could, never certain how long stability would last. Religion and ritual became inseparable from survival, offering explanations and comfort when nature behaved unpredictably. People prayed not for wealth, but for balance, understanding that excess could be as dangerous as scarcity in a world ruled by the river's cycles. As Cairo thrived as a center of trade, knowledge, and power, the contrast between its grandeur and the vulnerability of its people grew sharper because prosperity rested on fragile foundations. Scholars debated philosophy and law, while porters struggled to carry the weight of goods that fed distant empires. The city's strength depended on countless unseen workers who adapted their lives to the Nile's moods, adjusting labor, food, and expectations with each season. Disease followed the floods as closely as crops did, spreading through crowded neighborhoods where water brought both life and danger. Yet despite these hardships, communities endured, bound together by shared dependence on the river and a deep understanding of its power. Cairo in 1300 was not sustained by certainty, but by resilience, as ordinary people learned to live alongside a force that gave them everything while constantly reminding them how easily it could take it away.